What's up guys, I'm Mike Jordan, custom cleat and sneaker artist. You may have seen some of my work I do for the New York Jets from My Cause My Cleats. And today we're going to check out my studio where all the work gets done. Studio is downstairs, let's check it out. This is my studio. It's where I do all my creative designing, my painting, my airbrushing. You know, it's a nice quiet space for me. So these are just some pictures from over the years, just some of the stuff that I'm most proud of. Some of the Jets, cleats are here. Quentin Williams wore 9/11 cleats a couple years back. Obviously, really special to do those. These are Sauce Gardner's My Cause My Cleats from 2 years ago as well. DJ Reed, obviously, in tribute to his father. That was really special to do. So just my highlights from over the years that I like to collect. The design process is pretty basic depending on what you're doing. Like this is an example of, these are Sauce Gardner's cleats. So I'll typically pull up a picture of the cleats and then I'll kind of get to work from there, whether or not I need to draw something and transport it into the program. I like to have everything laid out to make sure that everything is going to fit where I need it to be. Logos and things like that, you want to make sure that everything is nice and big and visible. From here, I'll typically go on to start prepping the cleats or the sneakers. Every material has a different preparation to it. Cleats like Sauce's, you got to sand them all down. I'll print out, any stencils I'm using for any lettering or any images. Once I have my colors ready and everything I need to paint, then I'll start painting at that point. I've always been a gigantic sports fan, and in some capacity I've always been an artist growing up. Kind of randomly decided to order some materials and see what I can do, and relying on myself and my work to get into the locker room and spread and make its way by word of mouth. This is basically everything I use to customize the cleats for My Cause My Cleats. Have all my airbrush paints over here. These paints, I use with brushes typically. I kind of experiment. I'll throw different colors into a little container and just mix them up and see what I can come up with and try to match the color as best I possibly can. Yeah, so this is an example of a stencil. For logos and things like that, you want to make sure they're crisp and clean and perfect. So you plug it into a program, you print it out, and then when it's time to lay it on the cleat, find the best spot for it, throw it on there, and then you're airbrushing on top of it. From an artistic standpoint, I like anything that has a lot of details. Portraits are always, artistically challenging to do. It's a very special thing to do and be a part of, and it's always a joy when I see the player, open up that box and see the work, and if they're happy with it, then I'm happy.
These are nice, for sure. I love these.
Can I wear these more than once, or what?
It's hard to describe the feeling when you see your work out there. I'm that little kid that grew up watching sports. I never thought that I would combine art with sports. No matter what I'm doing, to turn on the TV and see a pair of cleats that I painted out on a professional field. It's hard to describe. It's the best I can say is it turns you into a little kid all over again.